Hi, hello everyone. In our previous lesson, if you remember, we learned vocabulary words. And in this lesson, we will learn more vocabulary words because vocabulary is the base of English. If you know a lot of vocabulary words, you can express yourself in a proper way. Okay, so today we will going to learn more vocabulary words, interesting words, so you can easily use in your daily basis conversation. And I want you to ensure that guys that if you are learning these words, then don't just don't just learn these words like you read, you learn, and you after some time forget about that. If you are really learning, if you are actually learning, then try to write down in notebook and revise every day, and try to use it in a conversation. And this will happen when you will try to do it. If you don't try to use it, you will forget the meaning of this word. So what you need to do is just try to remember this word with meaning and try to use these words in your conversation. Okay, let's get started. So first word is bolster. So we can call bolster for a pillow also, but there is one more meaning of bolster. Can you guess? I'll give you 2 seconds. 1, 2, time up. Okay, bolster means to support or strength, to be someone's support or to support someone. Okay, for example, government have to take strong measures to bolster the economy. So, for example, like when she feel, for one more example, whenever she feel alone, whenever she feel guilty, whenever she feel bad because she is living alone, no one is there with her. Her friend always try to bolster. Her friend is always try to be bolster her, which means she is trying to give a confidence, or she is trying to support them. Okay, this is what bolster means, to give support or be a stand-in of someone. So this is what bolster means. Okay, next word is pragmatic. Pragmatic means practical, realistic. For example, this time it's better to be pragmatic than to be reserved or conservative. So there are still a lot of people in this world who are very conservative, have a very old thinking. So this time now, so everything is changing. So we need to be a bit pragmatic, not always reserved and conservative. Okay, so you need to think like today's world people are thinking like that, or everything is changing. So you need to think about 21st century, not you don't think like a previous, when 50 years or 10 decades before, when people are where they think and they live. That was a different part. But today you are living in a very different, like in comparison to 10 years back or 20 years back. So you have to be pragmatic, be practical and realistic, and think about how world is thinking today, not how people are thinking years ago. That was a different time, and today's time is totally different. Okay, so be realistic, be pragmatic, which means practical or realistic. Think about something practically, think about situations in a realistic way, not be so foolish about anything. Okay, so this is what pragmatic means. For example, child doesn't being pragmatic. Child have seen, like most of the child love to watch Doraemon, Shinchan, and they want to meet with Doraemon, but Doraemon is just a cartoon. They cannot meet with Doraemon in their real life. So that child is not being pragmatic. They are not thinking practically. They are thinking like they can meet because they are watching cartoon on TV. So they think these cartoon really actual way they exist in this world, but that is not true. So they have to be pragmatic, they have to be practical. You have to think like a practical person, so that cartoons are not exist in this world, right? Okay, so next word is sentient. Sentient. Maybe it's a new word for you. So sentient means concise, brief, or short. You must have seen a lot of applications now available on Play Store, where they give you a news in 60 words. So they concise their news whole paragraph. So just because they don't want you to take a lot of time, because people nowadays are very busy, so they don't want to spend a lot of time learning and reading the whole long pages. So there are a lot of applications available on Play Store where you can read any news about anything in the 60 words. So they concise their story without losing their actual sense and what they are meant to say. So this is what succinct means: concise, brief, and short. Okay, for example, we don't have much time to explain a story. We tell a succinct version of story. So someone is going somewhere, and on the way they met with their friend, and he was asking to his friend that what happened that day, why you left that party without asking or without telling anything. So because his friend was busy and he had to go, he was in a hurry, so he tell a very succinct version of that story. He cannot explain in a detailed way, but he just tell a succinct version, a little short version of that story to explain what happened that day. Okay, this is what succinct means, which means concise, brief, short. Okay, next is brainstorm. Brainstorm means when a group discussion, when everyone, like a lot of people or all the classmates and a group of students or friends are taking a decision or thinking about a particular topic, that is called brainstorm. We all are discuss about the particular situation or topic, that is called brainstorm, a group discussion. Okay, and why we always do a group discussion? Because we want to find an idea. Maybe we are stuck at some situations and we need to take a right decision, and you feel like you are not able to take a right decision. So you ask your friend, or you ask your everyone, all your friends you asked, and they all are talking with each other on that particular topic. So they are discussing about that topic so that they can find any idea, any way of solving that problem. That is called brainstorm. When everyone is thinking about a particular topic or particular situation to find an idea or to solve a problem. So a group discussion to find an idea or to solve a problem, that is called brainstorm. For example, whatever happened, I had a brainstorm because I thought I had always understand the way it worked. So whatever happened, when I had a brainstorm, which means yesterday night I was sitting with all my friends and we had a brainstorm on that topic, what we can do after this lockdown. Okay, so which means we had a group discussion on that particular topic to find the idea or to solve the problem. This is what brainstorm means. Okay, moving on to next. Facilitation, which means best wishes, praise for an achievement. So when you want to give best wishes for someone, we always use very common boring words. So today you find new word which is called facilitation, for best wishes, praise for someone's achievement. So for example, after getting a job, I got lot of facilitations. So if you work hard, you will get a good job and you will get lot of facilitations from your family members, from your relatives, which means you are going to get lot of best wishes and praise for your achievements that you got. So this is what facilitation means, best wishes. Okay, so after he got 90% in board exam. He got lot of facilitation from his relatives, which means best wishes. Okay, next is commiserate. Commiserate, which means when you want to sympathize for someone. So you feel sympathy for someone, you want to show it, so that is called commiserate. So she went over to commiserate with roses on her unfortunate circumstances. So maybe someone's friend is suffering from some bad situation or bad circumstances they are having in their life. So the other close friend went to his home to commiserate with roses, to commiserate his unfortunate circumstances, which means they went to her home to sympathize that person for his unfortunate circumstances or for his bad situation that they are having these days. So this is what commiserate means. You are trying to sympathize, you are showing your sympathy, so you went to their home to commiserate. Okay, this is what commiserate means. Sympathize, just simply means. Next is tomerot, which means nonsense, rubbish. For example, it's tomerot. So someone tells you an idea, let's steal his watch. It's tomerot, it's nonsense, it's rubbish, don't do it. So this is what tomerot means, which means nonsense and rubbish. Okay, so it's a very simple meaning, you can easily use it, and make sure you're pronouncing this correctly. It's tomerot. Okay, so this is it for today. Anything else you want to know, let me know in the comments. And did you like this lesson or not, let me know in the comments, and I'm waiting for your comments. And if you have any doubt, query, just ask me in the comments. I'm just eagerly always read all your comments, that what you learned today, and did you have any query or any doubt, so you can ask me and I will try to solve it. Okay, so take care, bye bye all of you.